guys, today I'm over the moon because I'm inside this beautiful and luxurious SUV that we've just imported for one of our clients. Now this is the 2020 Mercedes-Benz GLE 400D 4MATIC. It's a 3000cc diesel powered engine and we've imported this one for one of our clients, and I'm sure she's about to be a very happy client because the mileage of this car is only 19,000 kilometers and it's a grade 5A. That is to mean that this is a car that is in the best condition ever. Now at Best Cars, we assist our clients to ship cars and we ensure that our client gets good cars. Now the most surprising thing is the fact that this client has never even come to our office. She just trusted us. We've been talking with her, showing her options. At first, she wanted either a Range Rover Sport or a Volvo XC90 or the GLE 400D or the Prado J250. So we kept on engaging her, guiding her, listening to what she's looking for, and eventually she settled for the GLE 400D. And she didn't want the coupe, she wanted the SUV, and it's exactly what we've brought home. And as you can see, the car is looking very beautiful. So if you're out there and you want to ship such a car, we can assist you to import one, and we're going to ensure that we do a good job. At Best Cars, we assist our clients to ship cars directly from Japan to Kenya, and we give our client a very seamless process. So the first step is for our client to tell us the car that they are looking for. This is whereby maybe our client has already decided on a particular car, or maybe they are deliberating between options and they need some guidance from us. We are happy to do that. So we are going to guide you and ensure you settle for a good car. The moment we settle for a car, you're going to give us the specs that you prefer. For instance, for her, she was very particular. She wanted a white exterior car, an SUV, not a coupe, also a 7-seater, and a car that had a unique interior. As you can see, this one has a color contrast. It has a white stroke black interior that makes the car look beautiful. For the mileage, she wanted something below 50,000 kilometers, and she had told me, Gladys, please make sure you bring home a beautiful car. So we were sourcing in the auction and we were seeing very many options, and this is one of the options that she really liked. So we placed a bid for this car, and surprisingly we won the bid, and we moved to the next step of purchasing this car. The next step was to book for the QISJ inspection. Now, all cars that come to Kenya, it's mandatory for them to go through QISJ inspection. QISJ has been mandated by KEBS to perform inspection on its behalf. Now, remember that we've bought a car that has a grade 5. So this is a good grade, so it means that this car will definitely pass inspection. So when it passes inspection, we get a document that we call the certificate of roadworthiness, and we share these documents with the client. After that, we get the export certificate. The export certificate is the previous logbook that was used in Japan. Now at that point, the next step for us is to book for the next available vessel that is coming to this side of Mombasa. Once we secure a vessel, we are going to give our client the dates. That is the estimated departure dates from the port of Japan and estimated arrival time to the port of Mombasa. And once the car lands at the port of Mombasa, of course, our clearing team is ready. We are going to receive that car, take loads of photos, show you, and then move to the next step where we have to work with KRA so that you can pay your duty. Now the duty for this car, oh my goodness, it's very expensive. The duty is Kenya shillings 4.5 million. 4.5 is the duty, and that's a lot of money. But anyway, the car is worth it. Once we pay the duty, now the next step is to clear with the Japan team. Okay, after that, we are going to clear the car at the port. Once the car is cleared at the port, we are going to engage the NTSA so that we can register your motor vehicle, ensure that you get your number plates, the logbook, and also a registration number. Now at that point, we are ready to release that car from the CFS. Of course, we are going to advise you to ensure that you have a comprehensive insurance, because this is such a big investment and we wouldn't want any issues to happen. So it's very secure that you get a comprehensive insurance. So once you have we have the insurance, we load this car in the car carrier for delivery to Nairobi. Now once it arrives in Nairobi, the first thing of course is to offload it. Once we've offloaded it, we are going to fuel it, clean it, and make sure that we deliver it to your location, or you can come and collect it from our office. But the thing is, we are going to ensure that you get a seamless process, and also you get a car that is in a very good condition. Now the total price for this car is around 11 million. It could stretch maybe to 11.5 thereabout. But the best thing is that you're going to ensure that you get a good car, a low mileage, like 19,000 kilometer. By the time she's hitting 100k, this car will have served her for a very long time. And those are some of the things that we check before we even start the importation process. For us, it's about the client. It's very important that the client ends up happy and ends up with something that is going to serve him or her for a very long time. And of course, that helps in even building our reputation, because when we bring home a good car, that's how we get referrals, that's how we get more business. And just having a clean conscience of having tons of happy clients out there is something that kind of fuels me to continue with my career. And I'm always happy when we get clients that trust us. For example, this client, as I have told you, she has never stepped in our office. She called us, we've been talking over WhatsApp and all that, and we've delivered this car, and we will continue delivering many more cars. So if you're out there, you want to import an executive car, a luxurious car, any car that you might be desiring, feel free to work with Best Cars for Sale in Kenya, and I can assure you that you're going to get a very good experience. Now, the importation process takes about 60 days for your car to arrive here. When it comes to payment plan, we only require a deposit of 20%. Then you're going to offset the 80% once the car lands at the port of Mombasa. Now, with 20%, we are able to deliver this car up to the port of Mombasa. That is after organizing shipping, documentation, inspection, and everything. And when it lands at the port of Mombasa, you can actually take a flight to Mombasa, take a train, or go to Mombasa to physically confirm that your car is at the port and inspect your car. Once you're happy, give us the 80% balance so that we clear with the suppliers, pay for duty, pay for the port charges, registration charges, and deliver your car to Nairobi. Also, we can take some good photos for you so that you continue being a happy client. Now, it's a very beautiful car. I really like it. If I was to rate this car, I would definitely give it 90 out of 10. That's how much I love this car. And I love the fact that it has a sunroof, makes the car look beautiful. So if you're out there and you want to import a car, or you want to own a car and you're wondering what is the best way to own a car, now I'm here to tell you that the best way to own a car is through importation. Because one thing about importation, you don't settle. You choose what you want down to your last specification. If it's something that is a priority to you, something like mileage, something as little as color, something as little as any spec that you might want. I remember a time I was working with a client who was telling me she really wants a car that has a powered tailgate. So as we were scouting for cars, that was one of the spec that was super important for her. Any spec that is important for you, we are going to ensure that you get that car. Because remember, thousands and thousands of cars are usually listed in the auction, and it's our job to ensure that we cherry pick cars that are in the best condition so that you are a happy client, and so that we are happy car importers, and so that all of us are happy. So let me just go and offload other cars. I'll talk to you later. Bye.